Come on in, Matt Mackowiak, Mackowiak Strategy Group President. Matt, Inslee's out, and I say voters are just not buying climate change solutions. What say you?
Yeah, I mean, I think on the far left, their voters are very mobilized and motivated about the issue of climate change. And look, Inslee's presidential campaign may have come to an end, but his ideas and the energy behind that on the far left will remain. If you look at the proposals that Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders and others have put out on climate change, even Beto O'Rourke, you know, they're not that different from what Inslee proposed. So, look,
here's my premise, Matt. Here is my premise. That voters will not sacrifice now. They won't pay more for energy. They don't want to lose their jobs. They won't sacrifice now for some perceived climate gain in the future. That's reality. Where am I going wrong?
No, I agree with that. Look, I think that the not just the climate change message, but what they're proposing. You know, very rarely do people actually focus on what they're proposing. And you talked a little bit about the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal is not going to sell in the Rust Belt, and this presidential election is going to be determined by Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. You have coal in those states. Those states are very energy reliant. Agriculture. I mean, you go down the list. They are not going to want to move in the direction of the Green New Deal. These are ideas that are very popular on the coasts, in wealthy areas like Washington State and Oregon and California and New York. They are not popular in the middle of the country. And you pointed out, I mean, we are using innovation to reduce our emissions. I think we're down to something like 2002 levels of carbon in the United States, and we've done that not with mandates, not with taxes, not with new schemes, but with innovation.
I have to repeat again, there was a proposal for a carbon tax put on the ballot last year, 2018, November, in Washington State, which I think of as an uber green kind of place. It's Inslee's own state. And it lost by a 13-point margin. Look, the writing's on the wall. They won't go for it. Last word to you.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you're being serious about climate change and you want to reduce carbon, you have to talk about increasing natural gas, which you pointed out, and then utilizing nuclear, which France uses and other countries use safely. So the idea that people are going to pay higher electricity rates, higher gasoline rates, for some, imperceptive advantage or benefit to the climate, when this is a global problem, I think is not a political winner. And if the Democrats want to make this their #1 issue in the 2020 election, Republicans should welcome it.
I don't think they will make it the #1 issue. That's another story. Matt Mackowiak, thank you for joining us, sir. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.